You unlock your phone again. It is 3 in the morning, and the blue light from the screen is the only thing illuminating your face. You are not looking for information. You are not checking the news. You are checking to see if anyone has noticed that you are still awake. You refresh the feed. You see a heart icon appear next to your post. A small dopamine hit floods your brain. For a split second, you feel seen. You feel connected. You tell yourself that this proves you matter. But then the screen dims, the room goes dark again, and that heavy silence rushes back in to fill the space. The feeling of connection vanishes as quickly as it arrived. This is the trap we live in. We have confused the noise of attention with the warmth of connection. We think that because people are watching us, they know us, but they do not know you. They only know the version of you that you decided to show them. They are watching a performance, and you are the actor who has forgotten there is an audience. Welcome to Mind in Exile. This is a channel where I examine modern emotional behavior like a psychological crime scene. I do not offer comfort here. I offer clarity. If these thoughts stay in your head long after the video ends, then I request you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. This channel was built for those kind of people who cannot stop asking the questions that everyone else has learned to ignore. While you are here, explore my other videos too. Something else on this channel is probably already waiting for you. Now let us sit with this uncomfortable reality together. Because the lie we tell ourselves about connection is older than the internet, but the internet made it deadly. Chapter 2. The Curated Self. People spend hours crafting a single image. They take 20 photos to find the one where they look happy, but not trying too hard. They write a caption that sounds spontaneous, but was edited 5 times. They post a story about their sadness, but only after making sure the lighting is aesthetic. This is not sharing. This is broadcasting. You are not inviting people into your inner world. You are inviting them to applaud your outer shell. And the terrifying part is that you start to believe your own press release. You start to think that the person in the photo is who you really are. But that person is a character. That character does not feel the anxiety you feel when the phone is put down. That character does not feel the emptiness in your chest when you sit alone in your car. We have created a society where visibility is mistaken for validity. If no one sees your pain, did it really happen? If no one likes your joy, was it real joy? We have outsourced our sense of reality to the opinions of strangers. We wait for the notifications to tell us that we exist. And when the notifications stop, we feel like we are disappearing. This is a fragile way to live. It means your entire sense of self-worth is held hostage by an algorithm that does not care about you. You are performing a play for an audience that is scrolling past you before they even finish reading your caption. They are not connecting with you. They are consuming you. And you are letting them, because the alternative is to sit in the silence and meet the person you are when no one is watching. That person feels scary to you. So you keep performing. You keep posting. You keep seeking the next hit of attention, hoping that this time it will feel like love. But it never does. Attention is cold, connection is warm, and you are freezing to death in a room full of people clapping for you. Chapter 3. The Illusion of Intimacy. Think about the last time you read a long, vulnerable post from someone you follow. You felt a pang of sympathy. You thought, I understand them. You felt close to them, but you do not know them. You know their story. You do not know how they treat the waiter when they are angry. You do not know what they are afraid to say to their partner. You do not know the secrets they keep in the dark. You only know the narrative they chose to construct, and they do not know you either. They see your comment, they see your emoji, they feel a brief moment of validation, then they move on to the next post. This is not intimacy. This is parallel play. We are all sitting in our own rooms, shouting our stories into the void, hoping someone shouts back. When someone does shout back, we call it connection. But it is just 2 people echoing each other. Real connection requires risk. It requires showing the parts of yourself that are not photogenic. It requires saying things that might make people unfollow you. It requires being boring. It requires being messy. It requires being present without a camera. Most people are terrified of this kind of connection. It is too dangerous. If you let someone see the real you, they might leave. If you stop performing, they might lose interest. So you keep the mask on. You keep the filter active. You keep the distance safe. And you wonder why you feel so lonely despite having thousands of friends. The irony is painful. We are more connected than any generation in history, yet we are more isolated than ever before. We have traded depth for breadth. We have traded the one person who knows our soul for 1,000 people who know our brand. And our souls are starving. We are feeding them crumbs of attention and wondering why we are still hungry. Chapter 4. The exhaustion of performance. It is exhausting to be a brand. It is tiring to constantly monitor how you come across. You have to edit your thoughts before you speak them. You have to curate your emotions before you show them. You have to make sure your tragedy looks inspiring and your success looks humble. This constant self-surveillance drains your energy. You end the day feeling wiped out, not because you did any real work, but because you spent 8 hours acting. You acted happy. You acted successful. You acted like you had it all figured out. And underneath the act, you are screaming. You want to take the mask off. You want to scream into the void without worrying about the caption. But you cannot, because you have built your entire life on this performance. If you stop, you fear the audience will leave. And if the audience leaves, who are you? This is the prison we have built for ourselves. We are the jailers and the prisoners. We lock ourselves in the cell of popularity and then beg for the key. We think that if we just get enough likes, if we just get enough views, we will finally feel safe. But the goalpost always moves. 1,000 likes is not enough. You need 10,000. 10,000 is not enough. You need 1,000,000. The hunger for attention is a bottomless pit. No amount of external validation can fill the internal void. The void is not there because you are unlovable. The void is there because you are not loving the real you. You are only loving the image of you, and the image cannot love you back. It is just pixels on a screen. It is just a reflection. You are hugging a mirror and wondering why you feel cold. Chapter 5. The silence after the screen. Let us go back to where we started. 3 in the morning. The phone in your hand. The glow on your face. You refresh the page one last time. Nothing new. The silence returns. But this time, try to stay in it. Do not reach for the distraction. Do not open another app. Do not check another profile. Just sit there. Feel the discomfort. Feel the urge to perform. Feel the fear of being invisible. This is the place where real connection begins. Not with the world, but with yourself. You cannot connect with anyone else until you stop performing for them. You cannot be intimate with another human being until you are honest with your own humanity. That means accepting the boring parts, the sad parts, the ugly parts, the parts that do not get likes. Real connection happens in the quiet moments. It happens when you look someone in the eye and say, "I am not okay," and they say, "Me neither." It happens when you put the phone down and listen to the sound of someone breathing. It happens when you stop trying to impress and start trying to understand. It is risky. It is messy. It is not cinematic. It does not look good on a story. But it is real, and it is the only thing that will save you from this exile. The world does not need another performance. The world needs you. The real you. The one who is scared, the one who is tired, the one who is hiding behind the screen. Put the phone down. Step out of the spotlight. Walk into the shadows where the real people are. It is dark there, but it is warm. And for the first time in a long time, you might actually feel seen. The screen goes black. Your reflection stares back at you. Who is that person? Do you know them? Maybe it is time to find out.